Christina Navarro-Krapka. Christina served as the Director of Athletics of UW-Platteville from 2020 until her untimely passing on November 18, 2023. Our thoughts are with the UW-Platteville University community, its athletics department, and Christina's family as they continue to honor her legacy of being a champion of Division III athletics. Thank you. At this time, we ask all who are able to please rise, remove our caps for the playing of the national anthem. Starting off at 125 pounds, a junior for UW-Platteville, Jack Sullivan. And for the corners, 1-0, junior from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, Luca Palladino. At 133 pounds for UW-Platteville, 2 and 3 freshman Chris Carbash. And for your corner, the senior 1 and 2 record on a Nakusa, Wisconsin, Blaze Thurber. Moving in 141 pounds, 3 and 2 sophomore for UW-Platteville, Alex Schmatt. And for your corner, the sophomore 2 and 4 record from O'Connell Falls, Wisconsin, Grayson Pancraft. At 149 pounds, a sophomore for the 5 and 4 record for Platteville, Kyler Newberg. And for your corners, a 4 and 2 freshman out of Germantown, Wisconsin, Reese Thornberry. Moving up to 157 pounds, a 4 and 2 junior for UW-Platteville, David Cushman. And for your corners, a 1 and 5 junior from Edgewood, Wisconsin, Sam Johnson. At 165 pounds, representing UW-Platteville, 5 and 4 record, Blake Delsman. For your corners, an 8 and 4 junior from Antigo, Wisconsin, Josh Hoyt. At 174 pounds, a 5 and 3 junior for UW-Platteville, Ryan Potthoff. And for your corners, a 5 and 6 sophomore from Marshfield, Wisconsin, Cody White. At 184 pounds, 1 and 4 sophomore for UW-Platteville, Cal Reese. And for your corners, a 5 and 5 junior out of Port Byron, Illinois, Tristan Altonson. Moving up 197 pounds, a 2 and 3 junior from UW-Platteville, Alex Ashauer. And for your corners, a 5 and 6 sophomore from Elmira, Wisconsin, Logan Neitzel. And at heavyweight, a senior 1 and 2 record from Platteville, Colton Greengold. And for your corners, a 1 and 5 junior from Carpentersville, Illinois, Ryan Dykes. Head coach for UW-Platteville, Cooper Carton. Assistant Alex Riddle, Nick Data. And for UW Stevens Point, Johnny Johnson. Assistant Let's wrestle.
Starting us off.
Go, Eddie. Go, Eddie.
All right, our first exhibition of the match for UW Stevens Point, Aiden Fonder, and for Platteville, Eduardo Tostado.
Both battling for that first position.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of trying to fight for
A little bit of a scramble going on. Might be getting some exposure there. Three.
Take down Fonder. There's some exposure, still got plenty of time. Out of bounds, we're back to the second.
Way to stop that first move. He's got great forward pressure, keep moving those angles.
All the way up to your feet. All the way up. All the way up. All the way to your feet here, Eddie. All the way up.
There's a couple other rule changes on the year, but if those come up, we'll stay here. Looking at cross wrist.
Attack that top hand, Eddie. Attack the top hand.
Minute to go in the first period.
Great pressure on top, really working his own stuff here. Moving at his pace. Both men working for hand control.
Let's get those fakes going. Get those fakes going. 4. 30 seconds. Keep the pressure on him. Take it off that. Use that. Don't hang here. Take it off.
Beautiful double leg we were talking about earlier.
Take down Fonder.
Hey, don't look. Coming up. Keep it pressure. Yeah, to your feet. To your feet. Keep him down.
Coming to the last couple seconds here of this period.
And in the first period, Fonder up 6-1. Fonder's got choice. Fonder's going down to start the second.
Really important.
Move right away.
Right off the list, keep that riding time. Keep up his attack. Give this guy a chance to work his way back.
Keep his hand. Keep his chest up.
Short sit didn't work. He's working for hand control underneath. Now he's up. Cut it hard on the edge. Cut it. There you go.
Escape, Fonder.
Quick
Good
takedown
shot by
right at the edge of
Fonder
the
on the
mat.
edge. Toe drags in, we're out of bounds.
Throw your legs back. Throw your legs back, right?
Sure, we'll see him continue to ride heavy.
Right away.
Oppose his will.
the way he's been using the hand fighting, it's been very, very successful for him today.
Yep, I think that's a fair assumption. Give another one. Opponent here is
Got a minute. Keep the pressure on for a minute
high in
here.
the stance now with his legs exposed.
Minute to go in the second period.
Take ground with your feet. Take ground with your feet.
Out of bounds, back to the center, 45 to go in the second period.
Keep the pressure on. You're moving. You're taking ground with your feet.
Solid. Why don't you
Fight those hands in. Fight those hands in.
let his opponent escape there?
Top hand. Top hand. Top hand.
Now done that.
Probably because he would rather get takedown rather than riding time. That'd be the only reason I'd let somebody up. And
Double by Bonner, another takedown,
Another
13
takedown, so
two.
13 too. So I think it worked out very well for him.
Trying to go for the seems like here.
Well, he's got the backs. Let's see if he can get it done.
Finish this.
Yep, and one for the stick.
Tack on another 4 near fall. Making a technical fall, you're a winner.
Near fall has been
From UW Stevens Point, Aiden Bonder.
Was it 2 and 4 for near fall or 3 and 4?
I believe so, yes.
They changed it where it's 2 point near fall, 3 point near fall, and 4 point near fall. Each near fall corresponding to their back.
Our second and last exhibition for UW-Platteville, Cole Smith. And for your pointers, a freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota, Dylan Caribou.
Another match starting out. Some good hand fighting here.
Working that inside control.
Take ground with your feet. Get your stuff going.
Beautiful slide by there.
Throw by for Caribou with the takedown.
Behind his arm. All the way to your feet. Hey, bump him harder. Get out there. Get out there. Get out. Hey, you felt it now. You felt it. No hanging inside.
And an escape for the Pioneers.
Make your offense right away. Gotta snap that off. Snap that collar tie. Your tie's full. Don't hang in those ties. Out of there. There you go. See those fakes. See them.
Okay.
Nice attempt at the shot by again.
Alright, so this is our last exhibition of the night. So you'll notice after that last match that we didn't have a change in the team score. Both those matches are just kind of a way to get some of our other wrestlers on the team, some matches and some opportunities to see some live action. Continuing to work in neutral position here. Score is 3-1. Ooh, good duck under.
Some nice reshot.
Ooh, reshot by the opponent here. Keeping heavy hips. Pushing on those legs there, trying to get him stretched out. He's on the edge here. Good opportunity for him to attack on the edge of the mat.
He's got that nice front headlock. Can you keep him in? And they're
Out
off.
of bounds, action to the center.
Neutral.
Beautiful shot off the whistle.
Outside sweep right off the whistle. Really took advantage of him being flat-footed there.
Nicely done.
Coach Johnson instructing him to keep his weight heavy here. He really wants him to kind of control these last 30 seconds of the period.
Get the ride out for that riding time.
Yeah, don't let him get a free 1 point. Ooh, going for that cradle. Not quite there. Good attempt though. He's got 13 seconds here. Good riding. He's rolling those wrists, keeping heavy.
That was a great period.
Good period. 6-1 is now our score.
defers.
Platteville defers. Chooses both up. Looking to get another takedown here, it appears. Got that outside elbow tie there.
Keeping good at position.
Yep. Ooh, setting up some fakes here. He's working the inside of those hands, trying to get into a position where he can take a shot. He's got that outside wrist. Looks like he's trying to go for that duck again that we saw earlier. That outside hand position is a great spot to be in when you want to hit that duck under. Now he's working that collar tie. Both kind of sizing each other up here, trying to see where an opening will appear.
Not giving you ground.
Yeah. Just waiting for the other one to give him an opportunity to take that shot.
Yep, just controlling center of the mat
Ooh.
there. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Reach on the shot.
He's got to pull that leg up into his lap. Straighten
Straighten
out. Yep.
Good wizard by the Pioneers.
Yep. It's a tough position. Really just a battle. Who wants it more?
Yep.
Good. 3 takedown.
30 seconds to go in the second.
If he can ride him out here for these last 30 seconds, I think at the end of this period he'll have riding time. We don't have a clock over here, but I would assume it's riding time after this. Working that inside position, inside the leg there. Keeping heavy. Working those wrists. Not a whole lot of action coming out of the Pioneer here on bottom. Interesting to see going into this third period if he's gonna keep the pressure up or if he's gonna try to. He's got a pretty sizable lead going into the third here with 9-1. See if he keeps the aggression or tries to kind of coast his way out.
Interesting strategy, choosing down when you
Yeah.
take the defer in the second period with the new point takedown. I feel like it's more advantageous to choose neutral instead of down.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to score big points. And he hasn't been very strong on the bottom position this whole match. And speak of the devil. So there's one.
There's one.
Still down 7 points. Still a very comfortable position for the Pointers here.
Right back into that center of the mat, controlling.
Yeah, doesn't really have to do a whole lot here. If he wants to, he can just kind of stay in the middle of the mat, stay in good position, and kind of make the Pioneers come to him here. Good, heavy hands.
Yeah, really just controlling those elbows.
Yeah. Ooh. Trying to set the outside sweep fake into the inside shot.
Minute to go.
Ooh, good. Set outside leg again. That's the third time we've seen him there in this match. Okay, crawl up, and then there's 3. 50 seconds left on the clock here. He's going to go into his cradle.
He's got time, you can slow it down.
Oh, that wasn't there. Wasn't there. Still in a great position. Has all the initiative here to ride out if he wants to for the period.
Keep working those wrists.
Good awareness here of where he is on the edge of the mat. He really kind of has all the initiative. If he ever wants to, he can just be right out.
Very good position to be in.
Trying to stay busy here. And there we go.
There's the match.
And tack on another point for riding time. Your winner from the
Final score of that exhibition match is 13-2.
Dylan.
And with that, we're going to get into our dual action for the night. Our first wrestler we have here for the Pointers is going to be Luca Palladino. Luca Palladino is a junior here at Stevens Point, and he is an accounting major. He wrote us a little, I guess you could call it a sentence out for us tonight. One of Luca's favorite things about Stevens Point is the people and the teammates that he has, the people he's met while he's been here. One of his favorite moves to hit in his matches would have to be, he says, the high crotch. So we'll have to watch out for that in his match here. And then shout outs he wanted to make tonight. Luca wanted to make a shout out to his parents. Thanks for being so supportive. After the handshake here, we'll get rocking and rolling. Luca recently got ranked the number 6 wrestler in the country at 125 by, I believe it was the WIAA rankings or NCAA rankings, Division III rankings, right? He wrestles Jack Sullivan from UW-Platteville.
Wisconsin, the junior Luca Palladino.
Luca's got one match under his belt for the year here so far. I think he was dealing with a concussion earlier in the year, right?
Luca had a nice single with a good takedown.
Good. Got that spiral ride in. Right on the edge of the mat here, riding tough. Luca gonna try to bring him back into the circle here. Not gonna let him out that easy.
Trying to really rack up that riding time.
Yeah, he's in a good position here. He doesn't want to let him get out of bounds and get a restart. 1 point here, escape. Luca right back on the offense. Luca working that outside elbow control. Ooh, on the reshot here. Gets around in 2. Back down. Nice quick action here.
Good forward pressure, really just pinning it onto the mat.
Yeah.
Rack up the right time, slips a leg in.
Ooh. Going for a 3/4 Nelson here with that leg in. Power half, I should say. He can break him flat here. He can turn him to his back. Looks like he's digging the leg out here. Still a great position for Luca. Yep.
Palladino back on top of the spiral ride.
Gives him another escape here. Luca will look to capitalize, get another takedown. He's got 2 already here in the first 2 minutes of action here.
Minute to go in this first period.
Luca with a good shot. Back trip. Another 3-point takedown for him. Score is now 9-2.
Luca slips that leg in again.
Legs aren't quite working right now. It's okay. He's still doing a great job of riding. Oh, dangerous position.
Little scramble position. No loss of control.
See if Luca can fight to keep him down here. Still no 2 here.
Luca's still in control.
Yep, this is still just racking up riding time for Palladino. Got 15 seconds left here in the first period.
Great defense on that reversal attempt.
Looks like he's trying to lock up a cradle here. He's got 8 seconds here. If he wants to run it here, now would be the time. And time. Nothing out of that cradle there.
Palladino leading 9-2 to go into the second.
Great job by Palladino waiting.
Sullivan's choice he defers. Palladino's choice.
Palladino's choice here. He chooses down. Look for a quick explosion off the whistle here. Get back on neutral and try to get another takedown here. Here he goes, hitting with the switch. He's got that leg hooked. And 11-2. He lets him up.
Escape out of Sullivan. Right back in an aggressive hand fight.
Luca's got the major locked up right now, so anything from here would be just trying to advance team score further. Possibly going for a tech fall. Good sprawl there. See if he tries to get a reshot off of that. There it is.
With a beautiful reshot.
Beautiful. Another takedown. He's going to cut him again here. He's really going for that tech fall. Here we go. Good.
Beautiful blast over.
Right to his back. 17-4 here. Palladino can either turn him here and end the match.
Probably try to make a quick tilt here.
Yep, quick tilt here would seal the deal. He's working that wrist. He's looking for a wrist tilt. Riding heavy here. Trying to dig that chicken wing in. 30 seconds left in the second period here.
Just got to get exposure for the major.
Really heavy on the wrists here. He's working those wrists underneath again. Trying to keep them flat. Ooh, threw that leg in again. Going back to that power half.
Great period for Palladino.
You're the Pioneers here. What position would you choose here?
I don't know. I'm down 17-4. I'm going neutral. I got to score some points. I can't waste time on bottom. Especially with the amount of riding time Palladino's clocked up. I mean,
Palladino wants to go
try
to the
to burn that away.
So, interesting situation here. The Pioneers chose down, and Luca Palladino chose to give him the free 1 point to start neutral. Here he is looking for that takedown. I was just going to say.
Right back in on that single.
Oh, back trip.
Good
Good.
finish with the takedown. Your winner by
And there's our tech fall.
for UWSP.
So Pointers out to a commanding lead here after that first match. They lead the team score 5-0. As we go into our 133-pound match of Blaze Thurber. Blaze is a senior here at Stevens Point. He's a health promotion and wellness major. His favorite thing about Stevens Point is, in his words, the vibes. His favorite move is the double leg, so we'll look to see that in his match tonight here. And he wanted to shout out his mom, his dad, and his sister, so Scott, Brooke, and Renee.
Fiery start to this match.
Carbosh leading with a shot.
Yeah, they get good sprawl out of Thurber. Trying to work that front head. That's a tough position to be in there with your head down.
Absolutely, it's daunting down there.
It doesn't look like a whole lot, but it really starts to wear on you after a while.
Yep, and you know, with that 3-minute first period, you really have to watch your width because you don't want to be stuck in that position.
Blaze with another good sprawl. Oh, puts him to his back. He's getting the count here.
Got it.
Holding 4.
Great defense by Thurber. Just wants to get control now.
4 points for Thurber there.
Way to come out front with that front head.
Great job of just turning the opponent's attack into a score for himself. Heavy in that front head again.
Great hips by Thurber on the defense.
Takedown and back points there.
Score is now 6-1.
Thurber again, digging that underhook. Thurber doing a good job of Stopping his opponent's offense and turning it into his own here. He's digging those underhooks again. He's got 2 underhooks. His opponent doesn't want to be here. He's in a good position. Has all the opportunity to send him flying.
He's got plenty of time on the clock. And we're going to expect that stalling call here pretty soon.
Oh. Slipped by. Oh. And he slips his head out the back. No points, no points. Great movement. Way to kind of bail out there by Thurber. Notice that over-under. Thurber's really working in some of these more Greco-like positions with our over-under and our double-under.
Great defensive position, keeping his hips nice and rolled back.
And rock, no takedown.
No takedown there.
Great position and defense by Thurber.
Go back to the middle.
Lot of pressure from Carbash. Not something I particularly want to do. Thurber's been locking up those shows this whole time.
Yeah, Thurber doing a great job. Kind of just his style to kind of wrestle.
Yep.
Not so much as the aggressor, but kind of wait for you to make a mistake and capitalize on it. Stalling warning on Thurber there. One too many times getting
Thurber
shot
locked
off
up
the
again.
edge. Our second period here.
Thurber defers. Carbash is going next.
Hey, catch the legs, come in there.
Carbash chooses down. Thurber was pretty dominant here on top last time we saw him in this match. We'll see what he does here. Going that spiral ride. Great position to keep heavy and really wear out your opponent. Gets to his feet here. He's got to return him here. Otherwise, risk of stalling. Lets him go. Doesn't want to risk that stalling call.
Great defense right away for boys.
Score of 6-2. One
Good
take.
lock out of Carbash. Not much motion, just a lot of pushing. Oh, he's looking for that stalling call.
Blaze has got to work back to the middle here. He already has one warning. Ooh. It's close there. It was close. Thurber's really got to work here. His opponent is just trying to push him out of the mat here when he gets to the edge. He's got to work back into the center here. He's going to get dinged for a stalling call. Good. Nice and heavy with that front head.
He's got his arm a little deep, but see what he does with it. Ready to get his hips down,
Yeah, look how stretched out he is there.
Backing out of it.
One thing to talk about here is when Thurber's doing these sprawls, he does a great job of getting flat to the mat, toes extended all the way back. It's really hard as a guy shooting on somebody like that to get a takedown unless you really get dead to rights.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with those straight on shots, it's just not going to work.
Yeah, not doing enough to set it up. Blaze sees it coming every time. Oh. Dangerous position here, Thurber with a great counter.
By Thurber.
Beautiful fall by Thurber there.
Control by Thurber there at the end.
Turn the opponent's body lock into a pin for himself. Wow.
Beautiful transition there.
With that, the Pointers sprint out to 11-0 lead against the Pioneers. In our next match here at 141, we've got Grayson Pankratz. Thank you, Alex. Pankratz is a sophomore here at Stevens Point. He's a fisheries and aquatic sciences major. Grayson's signature move here is a tilt, so expect to see some fancy stuff on top here. Grayson wants to give a quick shout out to his mom and dad, and he says, "Thank you for buying me food when you visit." Easiest way to his heart must be through his stomach.
as is with most wrestlers. Great hand fighting thus far in the first 30 seconds of the mat.
Pankratz got a lot of length for someone at this weight class, so got to be just a daunting task to try and get past those arms. As you can see, he's practically touching the floor and he's hardly even bent over. Gonna look to set up his attacks here, working to the inside. Just kind of feeling each other out here so far.
A lot of space in those ties, keeping the distance.
His opponent got a pretty low stance here, likes to be down on the knees. It can make it kind of difficult to try and score from that position on neutral. He's working inside there. Nice fake.
Minute to go in the first period.
Not a whole lot going on here this first. Oh, there it is. Outside sweep.
Go ahead inside single by Pankratz.
Oh, he's going to come out the back. Picks aside.
He's got that bottom leg. He's just got to hook it with his left leg.
Oh, he rolls
Good
through.
scramble by Schmatt.
Brutal scramble.
For the Pioneers.
Brutal leg pass there. Pankratz really took a great shot there, but didn't quite have the gas to finish it. He's going to try to fight against that power half. He's got to dig the opponent's leg out there first. In good position, he's back underneath of him. Really wants to keep that hand if he can get it there. 10 seconds left here. He might just end up riding out the period here. Going into our second period here. Be interesting to see what Pankratz decides to do.
He's going down.
Schmatt chooses bottom.
She's going to give Pankratz a great opportunity to show some of those tilts he was talking about.
Absolutely.
If he can put some together on top here, he can really kind of wrestle control of this match back into his favor.
Pankratz being mobile on top, tighten those hips.
He's got to return him here.
Needs a mat return. See if he can get one before the stalling call comes out.
Good, back down to the mat.
That nice tight waist and elbow control.
I think he's going to try to work down to that wrist. Yep.
Being very aware of where his hips are.
There you go. He starts to settle in here.
Get that good forward pressure on top of the back.
It can be tough a lot of times. You have a guy that comes quick out of the gate and chooses bottom, and it takes you a little bit to get kind of settled in before you can start to work with what you want to work to.
Absolutely.
He's kind of weathered the storm at this point, and he's probably going to start trying to work those tilts.
Yep, work those tilts, but most importantly, that riding time,
Yeah.
Just bank it. Doing a great job keeping his hips right on top. Really just working those wrists, looking for that tilt opportunity.
If Pankratz can ride out for this entire period here, he can leave this period with riding time advantage. Out of bounds here.
Now 40 seconds left to go to the second for neutral.
Score is 4-0. Pankratz currently down 4 points. Got to try to look to get some offense started here. He had a great shot in that first period, just didn't quite get the finish. His opponent did a great job of grabbing that leg and doing a leg pass through. Just be up to Pankratz to do a little bit better job of kind of securing that takedown and getting the finish locked up a little bit better.
Yeah, you said it great. He's right now he's trying to control that inside elbow and probably pass it or go for that single like he did last time. Great shot defense. No shot.
Second period here.
And in the third, Pankratz choice.
Pankratz is going to choose both up. He's itching for that takedown. He's got himself a little bit of a hole to dig out of here in the third period. He's down 4-0. I believe he does have riding time advantage. I don't know if he has a riding time point. Might be somewhere around 30 seconds. So if he can get a takedown here and ride out, he might be able to send it into overtime if he can't score anything else besides that. It's really going to be up to him to try and set up these takedowns. Obviously, the pioneer wrestler here isn't going to be super apt to make any mistakes. Deep shot here. See if he can fight his way out of this one. And he bails out.
Pankratz trying to tilt.
Trying to tilt here. Ref is holding 4.
Great tilt by Schmatt.
4 points here for that tilt. This is where the kind of goal of the match might change a little bit. Obviously, he's still trying to win, but now you're fighting to try and prevent 4 points for the opposing team. You know, try to keep that score within 8 points so you can keep it to a decision instead of a major. So I got to start here on bottom. He's trying to fight out that leg ride right now. It's pretty deep. He's got that cross body leg ride. It's a tough position to be in.
You got 30 to go.
Not seeing a whole lot of action out of the top wrestler here, and then he goes into the power half. Pankratz needs to fight here.
Great top pressure.
Digging that wrist out. He wants to try and fight that wrist back down.
Great match by both wrestlers.
Yeah, good match. Final score for that one was 11-0. I believe it goes to 12 with riding time. Team score goes to 11 pointers, 4 pioneers. It's really up to Thornberry here to kind of reestablish the tone. Obviously, that wasn't a fantastic way for the middle of the duel to go. Kind of a tough match. It's up to Reese here to reestablish his team and kind of get the energy back flowing.
Moving up to 149
Reese.
pounds, representing UW-Platteville, Kyler Newberger. And for your pointer, the 4-2 freshman out of Germantown, Wisconsin, Reese Thornberry.
Reese Thornberry here is a freshman at Stevens Point. He's a major, and his major is dietitian. What's his favorite thing about Stevens Point? Their dietary program. So the man knows what he wants to do. Favorite move, Russian wrist snap. So we'll have to look and see. Hopefully we get to see him do that in his match tonight. And he'd like to make a shout out to his mom, Leah, and his dad, Todd. Leah, excuse me. Thornberry got that inside head position. Good sprawl there.
Thornberry just cool, collective. Not overreaching on any of these guys. Really just sticking to his stuff.
He's a man of few words.
It's very true.
Speaks with his actions instead. Working to that Russian, just like he said. Good. Chuck by.
Great slide there.
Very slick. Oh. This is a stalling position here. He can't hang on to this leg for too long, so he gives it up.
And the reversal.
Reversal there.
On that one, but I trust his judgment.
Now Thornberry
Reese letting return. Beautiful job.
should still be calling stalling here. He needs to either take him back down or let him go.
Reese needs an escape here. He's just letting the other guy rack up riding time here.
Good fight on the bottom here. Trying to change the moves together to get up and out. Another Platteville wrestler here that likes to put in the legs, it looks like. Reese has got to work to get that back leg back in his own control, so he can start to.
Reese has got to get some hand control here if he wants to get up off the bottom.
Yeah, start to build that base back up. Got about a minute left in this period here. Oh, he's got to fight against this cradle here. Good fight against the cradle so far. He doesn't have the leverage. He's trying to take him back. Thornberry just not budging.
30 seconds to go in this first period.
Doing a good job of fighting in a kind of precarious position there.
You still got time for one. You still got time for one.
20 seconds left here. If Reese can get one here, this would be huge.
Reese with the reversal.
With the reversal potentially. And two reversal. Huge way to end off that period. Things are going to look like they were going to go.
Way to take control there at the end of the period.
And it's to end in control.
Good flurry at the first
Big
period.
change there at the end of that
Thornberry
period. If he would have got ridden out there, it would have effectively been 3-3. Now instead he goes in the second period up 5-2.
Newberger choosing down.
Pioneers choose down. Thornberry is on top. Gotta get for the mat return here.
Nice and low.
And he hits the reversal. Yeah, sometimes in that position it's almost just better to kind of let them get the one. Sure, if Thornberry can do it again. And I speak too soon. Great reversal here.
Now we see the cut. Reversal there.
Yeah, you didn't want to mess around in that reversal situation again.
Absolutely, I think that was a great play by him.
I think that's a smart decision there.
Some shot defense, double overs. See if he goes back to the
Good low single.
Low single, good hips, though. Good heavy hips. Right
He's got his hips way back.
Working back, post back. Working that angle. And it looks like he's going
Trying to lock up a cradle here.
Lock up the cradle before he gets his takedown.
He's got the cradle locked up. No count yet. He's counting.
There's the count. We got exposure. Nope, not quite.
No,
90.
not quite. He's right on the edge here. If he can get him turned over
Got
just a
time,
little bit
he's got a
more.
minute. Sit there, readjust. You got time. You don't have to force it.
No, you got 45 seconds here. You got a good lockup. Just get those hands nice and tight and work your move here. This is all counting his riding time here. Appears as though he still has that cradle locked up, and he gives it up.
Great defense.
No escape.
20, go get it! 20 seconds, let's get it now,
He's
get
still
it!
in control.
Good defense.
And that's going to be a
Goes
reversal.
up with reversal there.
10 seconds, 10 seconds!
Got 10 seconds to go here. If Reese could get one here at the end of the period, that'd be big. So if you lost track of the score after that flurry craziness, our score is now 10-7. Thornberry is up.
This is absolutely anybody's match at this point.
Yeah, one takedown. Change this match. Coach Johnson not too happy with the knee position for Thornberry there at the end of that second period. It was a little bit of a so-so position. Can be dangerous for the knees there. I'm sure that's part of the reason why Thornberry gave up the reversal.
Thornberry's choice going neutral to start the third.
Thornberry starting out strong, looking for that Russian right away.
He really has every opportunity here to just come out and punch the guy in the mouth and take control of this period. Get a takedown here.
Absolutely, and he just walked him all the way to the edge of the mat with no stalling call. Interesting. And then
We got action on the edge.
Action on the edge. Action on the edge.
action on the edge works if it's a more circular motion. That was a pretty straight line, but that's why I don't wear the stripes. You know?
Amen. Thankless job. And a takedown here to his back. He can stick him here, that'd be big. He's got him in good position.
Thornberry looking for the fall.
He's going to get at least 4.
He's got to surf it out.
And no takedown there, but
Huge points right there.
short of a miracle, this match looks pretty heavy in Thornberry's favor at this point.
Thornberry needs to keep that tough right. You know, he's got a great elbow locked up on bottom there. He's working that far ankle. Looking for another turn.
Up by 10 now, 17-7. Kind of just has every opportunity to just ride out from here. He doesn't have to do anything too crazy.
Yeah, you know, keep everything slow.
He's got the major secured at this point.
He's got it locked up, but he's still got 40 seconds. He's got plenty of time.
Yep. Plenty of time to try and score points. You just want to be careful.
Another quick breakdown here would be huge.
Thornberry watching the clock closely.
Taking him to the edge of the mat here. He's got to remember where he's at.
Thornberry with another return.
Great return. Great way to return him out of bounds there. That way, if things go sideways, you're already out of bounds, so you get to go back to the center regardless. Thornberry gets to kind of go into victory formation here in the last 10 seconds. Readjusting his headgear here. Must have came off at the end of that last action. Wouldn't be surprised if he gives him the 1 here. And he rides him out. Good job.
Your winner by major decision.
Good job by Thornberry.
49 pounds of freshman.
There you go. We were talking about the energy of the duel kind of shifting after that last match, and Thornberry came out and kind of just reasserted that the pointers are here and won't be ignored. Team score is now 15-4.
Wrestling for the pointers is Sam Johnson.
Sam Johnson is a senior here at Stevens Point, and he's a physical education major. Sam Johnson's favorite thing about Stevens Point is the culture. So I have to ask him what culture he's talking about there. His signature move would be the super duck. I hope we get to see a super duck in this match. And then Sam would like to shout out his parents, Jennifer and John Johnson. Probably sitting watching us right now in Ettrick, Wisconsin. Sam working his ties here.
Heavy hand fighting out of both men.
Yep. Just kind of feeling each other out, trying to see where an opportunity to get a takedown will present itself. Sam's in a double under position here. Some people might not be the most comfortable in this position here. Sam kind of looks like he's not worried right now. On that front head. Back to that.
Sam Johnson fighting the ties on the edge of the mat.
On the edge. He's got to work his way back in here. And the throw. Ooh. Hey, that's the perfect spot to hit that. You're right on the edge of the mat there.
Sam Johnson's dangerous on that edge.
He is dangerous. Right on the edge of that mat there, you can kind of just go for it. If you get the takedown, you get the takedown. If you don't lose anything. So as we go back to the center and get restarted here.
Great inside control.
That's something we'll probably see a lot of out of Sam tonight, is trying to work those throws. See, he loves to go to that underhook position. He's currently got an over-under in. Decides to come back out.
Always working inside control. It's one of the things that Sam just, practices day in and day out.
Yeah. Controlling the body, too. Getting that underhook position.
Absolutely.
You can really kind of direct somebody's feet around. Lead them into shots, lead them into throws, whatever you want.
Yeah, Sam's head position in that, too, is just perfect.
Yeah.
He's right tucked under the chin.
Yeah, head right in the
He's got
chin.
all control there.
That's not to be underestimated. It isn't fun having somebody's head right in your face like that.
Great stance positioning by Sam. Way to stay low, ready for those hits.
kind of a quiet first period here, not for lack of trying, but just no takedowns to be had yet.
A lot of great battles.
Good action out of both wrestlers.
Back on that edge again. See what Sam Johnson is this time.
See if he goes for it again. This is kind of where he likes to be. On the edge where he can hit some crazy stuff. Not that time. Action though.
Action with 22 seconds left.
22 seconds left. See if Sam decides to stick with the upper body attack or if he'll start to go down towards the legs. We'll see. Both wrestlers seem to be pretty comfortable in this underhook position. Oh,
Sam with a trip.
not quite. Almost there. Good action.
Bushman's choice. He's going to defer into the second. It's Johnson's choice. He's going down.
Johnson chooses down here. Probably looking for a quick escape here.
0-0.
You know, get yourself that 1 point to kind of sit on so it's not a tie match and you can go back to that.
Yep. Avoid that riding time.
Yeah, exactly.
Up to his feet.
Right up to his feet quick.
Beautiful mat return by Cushman.
Sam with his knees back underneath him right away. It's really going to be up to Sam here to try and chain some things together here. He's got to get that wrist back. So he's trying to fight that hand position underneath so he can get that wrist back out in front of him.
Yep, Sam's got to start putting it serious together. I don't think this is going to be a one-move escape here.
No, I don't think so either. He's going to have to link one or two moves together in order to get out. It's all got to start with that hand position. You can't stand up if the person riding you's got that hand position on top. You can see here, he's rolling Sam's wrist underneath and giving those heavy hips. Not a position you want to be in, so kind of try to roll that wrist out. See if Sam can do that here.
Minute to go in the second period. We're still at goose eggs.
That's 1 point or 1 minute of riding time for the Pioneers here.
Sam Johnson's got to work back up to his hips, up to his knees. Yep. Now you really just need some wrist control here, you know. Can't set up
Yeah, can't really afford to get out of this period with outscoring an escape.
Absolutely.
At the very least.
Yep. Especially the Pioneers in choice in third. Running that return time.
Staying on his feet here. He returns in.
Great return by Cushman. Sam Johnson working for another escape attempt.
Sam Johnson appears fighting for that wrist control. So if you're Sam here going into this third period, or what do you assume his opponent's going to do here? Pick top again, or is he pick down?
Honestly, the way he just rolled him out for 2 minutes, you almost have to choose top just for comfort's sake.
Bushman's going down.
Knowing that you
Chooses down.
57 now.
riding time. Interesting call there.
Sam now has an opportunity to get rid of that riding time and work some jerks, score some points.
Sam Johnson would have to ride him here for a minute, anything over a minute to eliminate the riding time already accrued by the Pioneers. And he gives up a reversal here. This is where things go a little bit into do or die mode here. Johnson needs to get an escape here and get to his attack. Oof. Brutal arm chop there. Interesting to see that not getting a count sitting on that leg.
Yeah,
I believe that is
I do believe that should have been a count.
should after some time should be counting, unless I'm misunderstanding. But there's the stalling.
Stalling on top. Yeah, mid-17
So,
here at quarterback.
top.
Good opportunity for Sam to score off bottom here.
Yep. Top wrestler there gets stalling call because, as you saw, he was sitting on that outside ankle, just holding on to the hands. And while that is a great riding position, he isn't really working to improve his position, not trying to turn Johnson at all. So he does get hit with that stalling warning, which could be big if Sam Johnson can stay on his feet here. Not quite.
Sam Johnson up right to his knees again. And Cushman back on the ankle again.
Yeah, right back to that position. He does have that.
Fighting another mat return.
He does have that stalling warning though, so if Sam can get up to his feet and hang out up there for a little bit, he might be able to get a stalling. Sounds like
still has plenty of time to work this game.
Sam trying to work that hand out from underneath. Cushman doing a great job of being heavy on top.
Absolutely, keep control of those wrists and those hips. Really not giving Sam any daylight.
Yeah. Going into the last 5 seconds of our match here. So, Sam really going to need to work on kind of chaining 1 or 2 escapes together here. Next time he sees this opponent, I think if he can put 2 together, that's a completely different match.
Absolutely, it's still a great match.
With that, the team score here is 15-7. Pointers are up by 8. Our next wrestler out here for the Pointers, we've got Josh Hoyce.
Junior Wyatt Willie. And representing UWSP 8-4 junior from Annabelle, Wisconsin, Josh Hoyce.
Josh Hoyce is a junior. He's a finance and management major. His favorite thing about Stevens Point is that it's a local small city and a community with a growing business school. Signature move would be the fireman's, so we'll have to look to see if we see any of those tonight. And he wants to shout out his mom and dad for supporting him in his wrestling career. Ooh.
Hoyce in a single.
Outside single, beautiful takedown. He's working that coffee grinder right off of the takedown there. Kind of wants to get that hand underneath the arm if he's going to fight for that wrist there. He's got that good hip position. Collects that arm. Yep, he's got that elbow wrist. And jump to the outside here.
Yep.
Back to the other side.
On the other side.
He's going to dig out that wrist, put it on his back.
Job.
A lot of things he could do here.
Work into a suitcase cradle most likely here. Just keep that arm pinned until his head touches the knee and then lock it up.
Yep.
Oh. Great defense by the Pioneer.
Taken back to the mat. Good.
Hoyce looking to start that move over again.
Heavy pressure here. Look how he's standing on his toes, driving him down into the mat. It can make it almost impossible to move on bottom, no matter how good you are. Going back to that tilt again. Got that wrist and elbow again.
Prying it out. Great forward pressure by Hoyce here.
You see again that leg hook, trying to control the wrestler in the bottom there. Gonna look to try and score on top here. He's done a great job of riding so far.
Great offense on top by Hoyce.
Doing a good job of keeping the action rolling.
Yep, rolling wrist, really not letting his opponent do anything.
He's got a half in currently. Besides, he doesn't like that. Really just suffocating him on top right now.
Yeah, Hoyce just racking up that riding time and just do a ton of damage on top.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a stalling call come out here soon. Not a whole lot going on for the bottom wrestler. In short time here, about 10 seconds left. Goes back to that wrist.
I'd love to see a nice quick tilt out of Hoyce.
I would too.
Great opportunity to score some points.
And that's the end of our first period.
Beautiful riding by Hoyce tonight.
Domination of the first period by Hoyce. Hoyce defers.
Willie's going neutral heading into the second.
And Willie goes neutral. Hoyce going to look to replicate the first period here and get a quick takedown right out the gate. Had a great outside single last time. We'll see what he gets this time. See, he's got that good hand position, hands in nice and tight, kind of making the opponent come to him. So he's not reaching, he's making him come to him. Staying low here. After that first period, he really kind of just gets to, set up what does he want. Looking for what he wants to set up. Get that perfect shot. Ooh, there it is.
Then another big shot. Right to
double.
The back. Beautiful shot. That'll be another 3 for Hoyt. Springer scores 6-0.
And back to work on top. You really just got to feel for the bottom wrestler here. He's having a tough time down there on bottom. Hoyt is doing a great job of just kind of controlling the pace of the match all the way through.
Just keeping them flat for the most part.
Yeah. Good action on the edge there.
All the way to the edge of the mat.
Hoyt's doing a great job of not giving up that 1-point escape. Kind of carries him out of bounds. Expect some heavy hips here. Ooh, right to that
Beautiful stop
wrist.
by Hoyt. See if we get him at return. And we do. Beautiful.
Good.
Run him down.
Just always pushing forward those toes. If you're watching Hoyt here in this match, he's always on those toes driving forward, and that can really make it hard to get anything going on the bottom if you're not giving a second to get your feet under you. Hoyt looking for a lift here, big lift.
Big lift. Beautiful end.
Turn.
Another one. See if he goes for a trick this time.
See if he goes for it again.
Another
Another
lift.
big lift.
Right back down.
He works back to that wrist control.
Good. Beautiful, great hip control, nice big lift.
Great job.
Great position, not allowing any reversals.
Hoyt's really being stingy with these points here. He's not giving anything up.
Hoyt shooting down, looking to explode.
Hoyt
Calculated movements on
starting
bottom.
to dig a wrist
Beautiful
out.
execution.
Escape in 8 seconds flat. Great movement by Hoyt here. And he just gets to push the pace. He goes right into a takedown. Another double.
Right down.
Got him right on the edge of the mat here.
Right on top of that wrist control.
Bench is instructing him to cut.
Right back to the center of the mat. His domain. Back in on another
Back
double.
in for another takedown.
Beautiful
Another
takedown.
double. Beautiful.
He's going to cut him again.
Starting to look like
And with a stalling warning. Boys, with another three.
another takedown. Hoyt's putting on a clinic out here.
Absolutely. Boys is going to keep it neutral. Going for another
Next takedown here seals the match.
Absolutely.
Hoyt can set up.
And you got a minute. I mean, you really
Yeah.
set something up. Don't get into any ties you don't need to, because your opponent's only real chance of winning here is a big throw, and
Yeah, fall.
be smart on that. And then for
He
his
does
last
want to get that
and he
takedown.
gets it.
Beautiful.
Another three for Hoyt. Beautiful tackle.
Yeah. Great aggression out of Hoyt. It's matches like that that really win you duels. It's great to come out and win a decision, but when you can
And that's
notice,
really how you just get that snowball effect going throughout your lineup. I mean,
Exactly.
you have a big win right before you with that. I mean, that just gets you going.
Hoyt noticed the mismatch and he decided to take advantage of it and give his team the most points he could. So Pointers now at 20 to the 7 points that the Pioneers have. Next wrestler for Point here, we have Cody Weiss. Weiss is a sophomore at Stevens Point. He's a chemical engineering major. His favorite thing about Stevens Point is that it's close to home and has a lot of great programs. His signature move is the underarm spin, and he would like to make a shout out to his parents.
Cody in.
A nice underhook, overhook combination.
Control. Cody going for a high drop. Falls short. Back up right away.
Good. I like the idea of trying to attempt to throw there, but it just wasn't quite there. He didn't quite have the leverage. Good idea though.
You had the pressure, just not the angle.
Cody's got to work to get out. He wants to keep that wrist there. If you can keep that wrist isolated, you can stand up and get out no problem. Keep hand control.
Looking for a mat return here, and we'll get it.
Not quite. Cody's got to reassess here. It can be tough when that first move gets, when you get returned off that first attempt at an escape. It can kind of take a little bit of the wind out of your sails, so Cody's got to try to bring himself back here.
Cody's got to get some wrist control here, get that tight waist off of him. Yep.
Weiss doing a great job of fighting these wrists. You'll see he grabs a wrist and he holds onto it with two hands as he starts to come out. If you can isolate one hand away, you can come out and spin away no problem. So he's looking to grab two hands on one there.
Absolutely.
Brutal crossface there.
Working his way up, fighting it.
Interesting position for Cody. If he can stand here, this is...
Good inside.
Dig that arm in. Wants to try and bring that other arm to the outside so he can go up to the hips.
Cody looking to swing his arm through.
This is a good position for Weiss.
Got to lock up that single on that leg. Got to have two hands on it. Head up. Head up in this position. You know, you really have the advantage here.
This might be the time where he wants to try and just cut out and get that one. He's in a good position. Cradle locked up by...
Is able to reestablish control.
So a tough sequence of events there. Some good action out of Weiss, but didn't quite get the escape. As the last couple seconds of this period tick down. Weiss is down 3-0 going into the second period here. It'll be interesting to see if he gets a choice. The Pioneers choose bottom. Weiss has a technical timeout here to fix his headgear. Appears to be adjusting the wrap he's got on his finger there. You know the story on that, Alex?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Must have jammed it in practice or something. Weiss gets set here. Nice forward pressure. Not a whole lot of movement for the bottom guy.
Mike's working the leg in. Maybe looking for a spladle in here.
Could be a spladle. He almost wants to lock. Oh, going for the assassin maybe? He needs to break him down if he's going to try to get that cross.
Weiss has really got to extend himself here. Break the flat.
Looks like he's going to go for something here. Better have everything locked up tight.
Out of this crossbody leg ride here with the arm, you can try to go for the assassin. But if he wants to score here, he would want to try to grab that back ankle that we can see here that isn't being held, and he would want to try and break him flat. So he's got him flat now.
Flat now.
Not quite. He fought his way back up. Still a good riding position. Coach.
Great top pressure from Weiss.
Good top pressure.
He's close.
Got that. He's high. He's got to be careful. He's got to bail out here. Reversal to his back. He's got to fight off his back here.
Weiss fighting.
Weiss still fighting from his back here.
Bridge locking something up. He's got some motion.
He's got the body lock. He might be able to roll through here.
Weiss has 30 seconds. He's got short time.
And that's a fall.
Here's the fall.
Whoa. We were talking earlier about momentum shifts, and
Absolutely. And that'll help.
that is a big shift in the momentum for the Pioneers here. That our team score goes to 20-13. Who we got out here, Alex?
Now wrestling for the Pointers.
UW 184 pounds representing UW-Platteville, sophomore Cal Reese. And
So Tristan Altense here is a senior at Stevens Point. He's a fisheries and aquatic sciences major. His favorite thing about Point is his family and friends that he's made through the years of wrestling, hunting, and fishing. Signature move is the chicken wing. And he wants to give a shout out to his family for their continuous support.
Tristan working on rushing there, as you can see.
Good duck under.
Nice duck.
Beautiful duck under.
Takedown. Right
Goes-
to the wrist control.
Yep, right to that wrist control.
Possibly worked the chicken wing.
We can only hope. Trying to go for a tilt here. He's got that 2-on-1 on that wrist right now. 2 hands on 1 wrist. Heavy, heavy hips here. He's driving in with those toes.
Tristan's slowly working for some exposure here.
He digs the half in on the exposed arm. Can jump sides. He might be able to run that.
Great hip position. Trying to weasel him back in out of the circle here.
Yep, he's trying to keep his opponent in. He's near the edge of the mat over here. He works that tilt.
He's got to count. This secures 4 near fall points. Beautiful.
Nice, quick 4 near fall there. Beautiful.
Break that lock. Transitions to look like the chicken wing he's going for.
He was attempting it. Almost had it there.
Might have to just go for another tilt here. But you know, hey, 4 points is 4 points.
Yeah. You got a guy who's good at top like this with tilts. It can really, the match can get out of hand very quickly, as you can see, as he gets in on another tilt. I don't know if he's got a count there. He got a 4 count. Ref holding 4.
Tristan working for a half.
30 here, Cal, 30. 30.
He's still holding? No, never mind. My mistake. No near fall there on that one.
Tristan going into the chicken wing, but it slips out. Setting up his tilt again. Great forward pressure.
Yeah. He's trying to drive his opponent over his arms here, so that way he can kind of put him over that shoulder that he's got the hand controlled on, and he can tilt him over that direction.
Really not giving Cal Reese any room to breathe here.
No. Brutal way to spend the first 3 minutes of the match. Even if you only get 1 tilt out of that whole sequence, you just spent 3 minutes on the ground fighting for your life. So that's definitely going to affect the rest of this match here going into the second period. Starting in neutral here.
Altense looking for that elbow control again.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful takedown in the first period. We'll see if he can replicate it here in the second.
Cal Reese working for inside control here.
Got that inside position on the head. Trying to get his feet moving so he can set up that takedown again. He's got that opposite side wrist controlled. Might try to go for that duck again with it. Goes into an underhook. Running him backwards with that underhook.
Minute to go in the second.
Tristan just kind of controlling this match exactly how he wants. Not a whole lot of action out of the Pioneers here in this match. Tristan trying to fight out of that Russian. Tristan getting the go-ahead to let things fly over from the bench. Expect to see some action here. .20 seconds left in this period. Pointers would really like to see Tristan get another takedown here to end out this period. He's had control of this match so far. Good way to kind of cap off the period. And it appears like that will not be the case. Going into the third period here, Tristan has choice and he chooses down. Nice quick escape here. If there's anything we've seen tonight, he's going to have to put at least one or two things together. We've seen a lot of the pointers able to hit that first attempt at an escape and get stopped. See if Tristan can put one or two together and make that escape happen.
Tristan with great hips there. He can control that leg. He's going to try scooting out and possibly going for the reversal or just hopping out the back for one.
He's got good leg control here.
Tristan in great position here.
If his opponent doesn't bail out here, he might get the two.
Tristan looking for two.
Looking for the reversal. He's got to get that underneath arm through. Nothing yet.
No loss of control.
Okie chokie here, watch out. Tristan's still in a good position. Stalling called on red. Pretty tactical stalling there, honestly. That was a bad position for the Pioneers.
Absolutely.
It was either give up 2-point reversal or get a stalling warning, so probably the best way that could have worked out for him.
Absolutely.
Tristan's going to try to get that escape here. Again, we just need to kind of put one and two things together.
Absolutely. Tristan looking to add a couple more points to this lead.
Yeah.
Rack up some of those team points.
Believe with riding time right now, he does have the major. But obviously you don't want to have any more of your riding time ticked off if you can help it.
Absolutely.
And an escape point would guarantee it.
Tristan looking to scoot away. Tristan's still looking for another reversal.
He needs to dig some legs out here. He is high. His opponent is high here. If he can get his knees back underneath him. 5 seconds left here. And we will let you know if that ended up being a major or not.
Your winner by decision, 7-0. 184 pounds, Tristan Altensi.
So it ended up being a decision there. He must have
Missed the riding time by a
missed
second.
the riding time probably towards the end of that match there.
Probably the guy on the riding time clock. I'd mess up on that.
All right.
But all is well in Stevens Point.
Team score now is 23-13. Pointers are up by 10. And our next wrestler here.
197 pounds, Alex Auschauer. And for your pointers, sophomore from Elmira, Wisconsin, Logan Neitzel.
Logan Neitzel with a quick takedown for 3.
Beautiful takedown by Logan Neitzel. Logan Neitzel's a conservation and law enforcement major here at Stevens Point. His favorite thing about Stevens Point is a welcoming and supportive community commitment put forth by the coaches and his teammates. His favorite move is a high crotch. I didn't see. Was that a high crotch that he scored off of?
No, but it was a nice takedown.
I can agree with that. We'd like to give a shout out to his mom and dad and his sister Abby. Good job by Neitzel here, pushing the pace. Really shooting him off the mat there. Shouldn't there be one?
I do believe so.
Score is 3-1 right now.
Neitzel looking for another takedown.
Well, I mean, he got the first one in 10 seconds, so another one should be no problem, right? Neitzel working those ties. Shot. Gets sprawled on, and he hits a reshot. Nope, denied again. He's got to keep his head up here.
Auschauer with a great
Can still
reshot.
fight here. Neitzel gives up a takedown. Pioneers will be looking to have some big matches here at the end here. They've got 10 points to make up in the last two weight
Logan Neitzel with a
classes.
Great escape.
tying match 4-4.
So outside of winning this match, it really comes down to Neitzel to kind of, whatever happens, keep the match close. If he can hold his opponent to a decision, if he doesn't beat him, that secures the duel for the pointers for the night. Score is 4-4.
Neitzel needing a reshot on some of these.
Both wrestlers kind of trying to fight for that heavy hand on the head position. Circling, trying to size each other up, see if there's any openings here. Neitzel with a shot. He's in, not quite deep enough. He switches over to one leg.
He's hit a knee slide in.
Get some angle here, can't be straight on.
Great defense by Oshaw.
Neitzel's got to try to get his hand down here. And no takedown there. Neitzel will be top here in the second period. Hopefully he can control the top position a little bit more than that first takedown. I think things were going pretty quick for him there. So.
See if we get a mat return out of Neitzel here. Avoid the stalling call here. And he's going to go for a lift. Beautiful mat return.
Ooh,
right
beautiful
down to
mat
the
return.
hips.
He goes straight to that wrist. A 2-on-1 wrist position has been pretty popular tonight.
Absolutely, and you saw it work so well for Tristan, and Logan's obviously his practice partner, so let's see if he implements some of that.
I'm sure he has plenty of experience with it. He's going to get that 2-on-1 wrist position and try to push forward with the toes, keep those hips flat. See if he can get a tilt like Tristan did before him. Going for that chicken wing, trying to dig that other arm in and get the elbow behind his back.
Got great wrist control here.
Not quite. As you heard there, we got a minute left in this period.
Logan really needing to work a turn here.
Action on the edge of the mat here. Neitzel wants to try and keep him in here. Doesn't want to give him a free reset.
Out of bounds.
So it's up to Neitzel here. He really wants to be explosive off the whistle. He wants to keep good pressure before they start and hit something right off the whistle.
High and heavy. Great control, kicking those wrists.
He's got that hand control.
Doesn't want to get a stalling call. Great action on the edge.
Good action by Neitzel. Did a great job of kind of keeping control as they were going out of the mat there. Really aware of his positioning there.
Neitzel with that top heavy control again.
Gives up
Great job
one.
getting to his feet, and there's the escape for him.
Neitzel down by 1 point here now. And he's in deep. Neitzel is going to try to dig for that leg underneath. That's a good call by the official. No takedown. Takedown for Neitzel. No takedown for the Pioneers there. Instead, Neitzel turns that shot into his own takedown. Oh. Pioneers are not too happy with that decision. We'll have a little bit of an intermission here as coach pleads his case. And the ref does not entertain that one. So, takedown for Neitzel there.
Score is 7-5. Neitzel lead.
Really, it's Neitzel's match to lose at this point. He's in a good position. He's up by 3 points. Neitzel has the lead here. Now, it might be tempting to kind of try and sit on this 3-point lead. You know, you're up. Don't do anything crazy, but on the other side of the coin, another takedown here can really seal it for the rest for the night.
It seems as when Knights is on the offensive E's right now, I think they really well for us. So let's see if we can get another takedown on there. And there he goes.
And return.
Another 3 for Knights.
Another takedown. Beautiful.
Nice leg control, possibly work for a Turk.
Neitzel up by 6 points now. Kind of just gets the opportunity to kind of just be heavy and ride out here from the rest of the period.
For the whole period.
Working that 2-on-1 wrist position again. Interesting to see if Neitzel decides to go for some gravy on top, you know, go for some extra points.
You know, you got a minute and you got a little bit of cushion here, so what do you want to do with it?
You know, I think if he plays those nice short tilts, he's in a really safe position.
He's been close to getting them a couple times here in this match. All starts with that hip position. He's got good forward hip position.
Lots of pressure from Neitzel.
Yeah. Can be suffocating on bottom. You got a guy putting pressure like that. 30 seconds here. Outside of a big move here, Neitzel's got this one locked up.
Logan looking to right up period. Pushing for a half. 5 seconds to get it.
And time.
What a great match.
What a great match by Neitzel. Great job by Neitzel here. He came in, took care of business. And with that decision, he secures the duel for his team for the night.
Absolutely. Great execution on that.
Any hope that the Pioneers had of pulling off some crazy shenanigans are no more. Now we just get to watch the heavyweights and see what happens. For the Pointers here, we've got Ryan Dukes. Dukes is a senior at Stevens Point, and he's a marketing major.
Match of the night, 285, representing UW-Platteville. Colton brings for the Pointers, Ryan Dykes.
Dykes, excuse me.
Dykes in on double overs.
Dykes' signature move here is the lat drop, so we'll look to see that. He's in the position for it right now.
He's got good pressure, but just not the right angle.
Oh, no. He's got a fight here.
Good fight by Dykes. He's rolled through.
Looking for a takedown here.
Beautiful takedown
Good
by Ryan Dykes.
Reversal. Great reversal by Dykes. Not exactly the way you want to start out a match, but you can't fault the guy for trying to go for his favorite move.
Absolutely.
He's going to have himself a little bit of a hole to dig out of.
Dykes really putting it into him.
Dykes would like to shout out his mom, his dad, and his friends back home. There's a pretty big size mismatch in this match here. I don't know if the people at home were noticing.
Dykes to just, I mean, this whole first 3-minute period, just make him carry your weight.
Yeah.
Break him.
Slips out on that one. At that, our score is 9-2. Dykes is down by 7. It's on the edge of the mat here. It's a tough position here. He moves around too much. And back to the center. Yeah. Pretty big size difference here, so that's going to mean whenever Dykes is on top, being on top is already draining on the bottom guy, but even more so in this case. See Dykes put an escape together here.
Dykes looking to build, get hit, get his arm back.
He's got to get that arm control back. Stands up.
Dykes with a great escape.
Right into the over-under.
Looking for that lat drop position.
shifts into a double over position.
Great control in that double overs. You just got to get some head control here.
Thing he's going to have to do this time when he tries that throw is he's really going to need to get the guy to push back into him. If you saw in the last attempt, great technique, just didn't really have the pressure on it.
Yep. And then I think with that, if that happens again, you almost switch it to an inside trip,
Yeah.
big flat drop, and then be in a great position, nice and close for that inside trip.
Again, as a guy who's obviously got some weight on his opponent here. And a fall. Well, makes the match at 97 all the more important that he secured the duel with that one.
Pointers to take victory over the Pioneers tonight with a 26-19 victory.
UW is Gibbons Point, 2-0 in the conference.
We'd like to thank you guys all for joining us tonight, and we will see you back again on the 14th, right? Next home duel is the 14th.
Absolutely. Thank you for listening, guys. This has been Alex